How many of you have seen these bodybuilders with extremely unattractive snake-like veins called varicose veins, clustered in different areas of their musculature? Why does this happen? What are they? What consequences can there be? Why do some people experience them while others don't? Today, I'm going to tell you everything I know about this, without getting into too many technicalities. First of all, let's comment that bodybuilders, as they gain a large amount of muscle mass, their veins are pushed out more. They become more visible. If we add to this a low level of body fat, the consequence is a thinner skin that allows the veins to be more visible. We can also add that they are dilated due to heat, physical exercise, even certain types of foods, etc. All these things together make bodybuilders' veins much more prominent and visible than those of a normal person. Yet there are some that go to another extreme, that of being varicose veins. Many of you will have in mind that day when Nick Walker competed with big varicose veins in his calves, and Arnold was very harsh in judging this. There are also other bodybuilders with exaggerated varicose veins like Travis Smith, Frank McGrath. Now, what are varicose veins? Veins are often connected to each other by perforating veins. Veins have valves that allow blood to flow in one direction, but prevent it from going back. These valves close, or should close under normal conditions, to prevent this reverse of flow, to prevent circulation from malfunctioning. Every so often these valves fail, deform, get damaged. Blood flows back through these damaged valves, crosses the perforating veins, and ends up dilating, enlarging certain areas of these veins, causing varicose veins. And as some valves fail and these veins dilate, others do the same. This goes on in a chain, and each time the accumulation of veins that are not fulfilling their function properly gets bigger. And what causes this? Obviously, there is a huge genetic component. You already know that many bodybuilders don't have this problem, and on the other hand, there are others who have large clusters of varicose veins, as can be the best-known example Nick Walker, who has confirmed that quite a few people in his family suffer from it, including his own father, who is not a bodybuilder. It is also much more common in older people from 50 to 60 years old, and especially in women. Also during pregnancy, this problem tends to increase considerably. The main cause of these varicose veins is mainly high blood pressure. Blood pressure above normal levels can damage these valves and cause blood to flow back, preventing them from closing properly as they are damaged by all that pressure inside the vessels. The fact of having so much body weight, as in the case of an obese person or a bodybuilder, greatly increases this problem. Having poor cardiovascular condition doesn't help either. The fact of having so much hard muscle pressing on those veins, a hypertrophied heart that doesn't perform its function well, organs larger than normal, a poor diet with processed foods, a lot of salt or alcohol consumption can also contribute to higher blood pressure. Ironically, physical exercise, which these bodybuilders practice so much, helps to reduce it. However, it's not enough. Even some substances that bodybuilders take, like excess testosterone, are constrictors. They make the veins narrower and the blood flows with even more pressure inside them. This not only has the problem of creating varicose veins, but can also be dangerous for the heart. If we add a person who has a great genetic predisposition, who is not in good physical or cardiovascular shape, who takes substances, who would also have to see what kind of food they eat, the quality of it, if they have a lot of fat, cholesterol. And if on top of this, we add a very high amount of muscle mass, a hypertrophied heart, a very large overweight, all this is the perfect cocktail for this damage and this type of lesion in the veins, which is enormously unattractive. And it has already been shown that it can even penalize in competitions, as was the case with Nick Walker. Arnold criticized it a lot, the judges too. Leaving aside the aesthetic issue, what health problems can it have? It's not entirely clear. It depends on the person in many cases. However, it's certainly not healthy to have circulatory problems, to have a buildup of blood and your veins not working as they should. In the most severe case, bleeding, internal bleeding, or even cardiovascular problems could occur. I understand that there are surgeries and they are not too complicated. They can be treated to a certain extent. It can help to solve it or at least to decrease it considerably. Also, the first thing to do would be to try as hard as possible to reduce that blood pressure. As I say, it's very unlikely to happen, for example, to a healthy, natural young man. But there are also cases. I have a fitness channel, we are very involved in bodybuilding, and I certainly think that these things should be penalized a lot, and that bodybuilders should take them very much into account. I don't have much more to say. I hope you liked it or disliked it, I don't know, seeing that it's quite unpleasant. Give it a wealth of support if you want me to bring more videos like this so informative. Nothing else. See you in the next one.